2023 is coming to an end, and I noticed that everyone is doing a 2023 recap. So I said, why not do that too? I can admit that on this channel, I don't talk about my personal life a lot. I mean, I used to do a lot of Q&As and stuff like that. And I really transferred to, talking about relevant topics, stuff as such, critical thinking, self-improvement, and I don't talk about me a lot. And since there's like 1,000 more of you that came onto the channel this year, I said, why not give a little 2023 recap with a lesson on the way with it? So 2023 recap. So January 2023. I started this year with 178 subscribers. I'm currently at 1,113, 1.1K basically, 1.1K. I started with 178. At the beginning of the year, I was in CEGEP at Dawson College, as many people know, because I made the video about it that was before the Mr. Beast video happened. It was my top ranking video on my channel. People really enjoyed it. That made me really happy that a video where I talk about pros and cons of Dawson College would help you guys, and it helped people, and I was very happy about it. So I was at Dawson College. I graduated, well, I was done in May of 2023. I was done with school. So in April of 2023, I did this Easter series that I really enjoyed, that I believe I will do again next year. I did this Easter series. The videos did good. It spoke to people's hearts. Once again, another W, another win. What I'm trying to show by talking about YouTube again and again here is that YouTube is my childhood dream. This is something I'll talk about later on this channel, like another time. Because once again, I don't like to talk about my personal life. I'm trying to talk about my personal life as least as possible on social media, the more and more. But I'll do it for the purpose of this video quickly. So yeah, YouTube has always been my childhood dream. I posted my first YouTube video at 12 years old. I'm now 19. You may say, oh, you're so childish. Why didn't you let it go? It wasn't working for like several years. And it's like, I don't know. I just kind of always gravitated towards, oh my gosh, wait, people wait. This is my 2020 vision board. This is my 2020 vision board where I said that I would hit 1,000 subscribers. That was a goal of mine in 2020. And I hit it this year. I hit the goal this year. I don't know, it was kind of like, c'était dans mon son de vision, so j'étais comme, faut que je vous montre. Anyways, yeah. So I graduated from CEGEP earlier this year. I graduated in in June. We had our graduation in June. I had applied to Concordia a while ago, just Concordia. It was my only option. I applied to public policy and 2 other programs. And I dropped out of uni 3 days after. 3 days after being in uni, I dropped out. Okay. This is September 12, 2023. I dropped all of my classes yesterday. I am taking a gap year. I've been at this YouTube game since I was 12. My first video was posted at 12. Of course, I took a bunch of very long breaks, which is why I'm not further. I think that dedicating a whole year to really doing YouTube would really enable me to know for sure this time if YouTube is for me or if it's not for me and it's time for me to move on from this childhood dream. I was just as surprised as anyone who knows just how academic I am, in the sense of like, when I'm doing school, I do it seriously. It doesn't matter how much I don't like school. I will do it seriously. I will give it my best. I will put in the best grades. I will procrastinate, yes, but I will, I put the grades and everything. So it was shocking for me, for everyone. I didn't think I'd actually do it, but it's something I thought of all throughout the weekend, and then kind of just dropped all of my courses Monday morning. Because while I was sitting in my marketing class the previous Friday night, I loved the marketing class. I loved it, but I knew I was in the wrong program. And I also couldn't find another program that spoke to me at that moment. So I just dropped out. I dropped all of the courses. I sent the email that I had to send to be like, I'm done with this. And I dropped out. It was over. And so I told my parents, and I can keep a couple things private to myself, but it wasn't a popular decision. And I know that there are people that may want me to say that I regret taking this gap year, but let me tell you something. I, with the gap year, went from 300 subscribers or so to 1,000 within 2 months. Statistically speaking, it would have been impossible for me to hit 1,000 this year. But because I took the gap year and put all of my time and effort and energy into YouTube, I'm now at a place where I have 1.1K subscribers. And I said this to a friend when I first took the gap year: if this thing doesn't work, I'll look really stupid. And I said that to her when I was at like 340 subscribers, something like that. I said, if this YouTube thing doesn't work, I'll look so stupid for taking the gap year. When really what I realized later is that even if YouTube were to not work, I would still not regret taking this gap year because of all that it has taught me. And what I was saying to myself earlier, or thinking to myself earlier today, is that if I were to write a book about the season in which I am in my life right now, I would call the book Like a Bird, because I feel so free, y'all. For the past 14 years, it's been you go to school, you have 2 months vacations, restart. That's fine. That's what 95% of people my age do. It's fine. It just didn't feel like the right decision for me this year, though. I needed to take at least a gap year. And so I did. I am 3 months into my gap year. I do not regret at all. We hit 1,000 subscribers, which it's wild after years of like putting in the work.
Hey guys, here we are for our very next video. This is my 3rd video, and this video consists on tips on how to make a YouTube video. So I hope you will like this video. Let's start right now.
And only averaging 10 to 20 views a video, being able to hit 30,000 views on a video, 2,000. I am living in my dream. And I'm just at the point in my life where I want to do what's best for me. And I no longer want to walk on the path that people have set for me. I no longer want to go where people want me to go. I just want to go where God wants me to go. I want to go where I know is right to go. If I sit down and pray and say, God, is it the right decision for me to take this gap year? And God says yes, I'm at the point in my life where I don't care what the parents say, what this family member says, what this friend thinks. It's me and God. It's not your decision. Do what's best for you in your life, and I'm gonna do what's best for me. And in this season of my life, I don't need judgment. I need support, is what I'm realizing. I don't like the judgment. No, not judgment, because judgment is good sometimes. Constructive criticism is something I definitely always need in my life. More so, I don't need small thinkers.
And just to make sure I was clear, in that clip, what I mean by small thinkers is the type of people who are like, everything is impossible and everything that hasn't been done before is impossible. Like everything is impossible unless you've seen it before. The type of small thinkers who are always negative, never looks to maybe this can work. That's what I mean.
Like, that's really something I can't do anymore in my life. Small thinkers, because I'm at a season in my life. I mean, I don't want to say too much because this is stuff that I'm going to give to you guys next year and in 2025. I'm planning something for you guys for 2025, so I don't want to reveal too much, but I'm at a point in my life where my creativity and imagination is on a whole new level. And so anyone who thinks small, I just can't have that in my circle anymore, because you're diminishing how much I'm even letting my mind expand. And I can't have that. And this is why I tell you guys all the time, the people that you have around you is so freaking important. Think of anything else. Don't even think of friends. Think of anything that you are surrounded with, that you do on a daily, and you will see that each and one of those things have an impact on you. The person who starts their day scrolling on TikTok for an hour compared to the person who starts their day with a 1-hour workout, there is a difference. Think of the food that you're putting into your body. If you're constantly eating junk food, your skin is maybe not clear compared to the person who eats apples every day. I mean, I know it's a weird example. It's just an example to say that you are what you eat, you are what you listen to, and you are also the product of the people that you choose to have in your life. And with taking such a risky decision to take a gap year with no money, with no job, I haven't made a single penny since February, still to this day. It was wild for me to do what I did and to let go of school. But I feel in my heart that it's the right decision. And I'm not making this video to tell any student, drop out. No. If the school and the program you're in is the right one for you, I'm so freaking happy for you. I'm just saying that at some point you need to make the decision to do what's best for you, to go where God tells you to do, and to not question it. It's so easy to be like, yes, but God, my parents, blah, 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 and what people are going to think of me and say about me. And God don't care about that. Like God knows what's best for you, You decide to follow him or you decide not to. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy to do it, but it's going to be the right decision in the end. And I took a seriously risky decision that would not be popular. And at first I was questioning if I made the right decision. Now I know I did. And I might go back to school. Like, that's fine. Once again, this isn't to come against school. It's just that it was the right decision for me in this season. I made the right decision. I'm very happy of the decision I made. And for me, the 2023 recap is that I started in purpose of others for me, and I ended the year in purpose for me. I started the year going where people want me to go, and I'm ending the year going where I know I'm supposed to go and I need to go. And I am not sure what 2024 is going to look like. I don't know. There's a lot that's been planned. I have a lot planned for you guys when it comes to content. I have a lot planned for myself when it comes to better health, better spirituality, closer relationship to God, things as such. I have a lot planned for 2024, but there's no guarantee. I just know that the decision I made in 2023 for the first time in my life, that deep, to finally walk in my purpose and not in other people's purpose for me, was such a great decision. And this is how I want to continue to live my life. I want to continue living my life helping people. When I make a video on YouTube, I don't necessarily say it this way in every video, but every video I post on YouTube, I tell myself this can help someone. So if you look at the Mr. Beast video, it's not just me talking about a trendy topic. It's me making a video where I say to myself, this can increase our critical thinking skills. Why is that important, Anne? You may ask. Well, because I know that I am in a generation that has pushed the message to not think critically about everything. That there are certain topics, if you think about it critically, we will cancel you. We say what we think, and we develop our critical thinking skills by covering things going on in the world, like tipping and the Daily Wire did this and all these different things. My biggest lesson for 2023 has been to let go of people's opinions of me. That's the best decision I made in 2023. And if I hadn't made that decision, I would probably be in uni right now in the wrong program, paying for the wrong program. And I'm so happy that I'm not doing that. And that's that. And even on the mornings that I wake up and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to film, or I really don't want to edit, I really don't want to upload, I really don't want to clean, I really don't want to do all these different things. I don't feel like learning about brand deals today. Even if I wake up with that to this day, it's still much more liberating to be complaining within my purpose. So I wish you guys the best for 2024. Seriously, I really hope that we will continue to grow together. Yeah, I wish y'all the best. I pray that God bless you. And if you get anything from this video, just get that. Check who's around you. Check who's around you, that it's the right people, and pray for the right people. And walk in your purpose. Don't you dare walk in the purpose of anybody else. Does that make any sense? Don't walk where they want you to walk if it's not where God wants you to walk. I don't know who this is for, but you need to stop copying people. Walk in your purpose. It never turns out good to walk where God doesn't want you to walk. Personal experience with that. I wish y'all the best. I'm so happy of how this channel has turned out this year. It's a dream come true. I'm doing it for whoever decides to subscribe to the channel, and the content speaks to them, and cool. I'm doing this for you. The content is for you. The videos for you. All I ever want to do is help, speak to people's hearts, and for us to improve together. Yeah, I pray for freedom for you. I pray that you walk in your purpose and that you are surrounded by the right people, and that God blesses you with the right people around you. And Happy New Year in advance. See you soon.